Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lynn Lowdown. And today we have my man, Mr. Peter Cipriano, here to join us. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, McCullough. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming on. Are you at the home office or?
I'm at the office.
At the office. Okay. I see. I'm back in the office too, but that's just something else.
That's another thing.
Yeah. Peter, it's that time of the year again. That time, the winter coat collection. You got that going on right now, collecting winter coats. Just first tell me how you started this.
So how I first started was a friend of mine, Sandy Watkins. She owns I Did It Myself Framing on Lewis Street. I'd have some work done from her, and she would let me know that she was collecting coats for the Sioux City Lions and the Wyoming Lions. And I had an idea that I could help her out, and so social media, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I was able to connect with people and collect coats. The drive starts usually September to the first week of January. And so during that time, we'd collect about 100 coats, maybe 200 coats. And Sandy ended up moving and asked me if I would take over as a drop point for her people. And it just snowballed. I mean, everything just, came together, the perfect storm, able to connect with people on social media and stuff.
Yeah. And the success of it, were you surprised at how much success that the drive has? How many coats have people just been willing?
I was kind of surprised. I was and I wasn't. I mean, people are generous. They really don't want to throw away items if they have a place they can drop them off. Or, I do a lot of pickups as well. Mm-hmm. So I'm an early bird. I ask people to put their items out on Friday nights, and I can pick them up on Saturday mornings, driving around drinking my coffee.
Yeah, definitely. And New England, New England winters are they can be so brutal, and there's so many people. There's a lot of people, especially a lot of young folks, young people that are in need of coats that, some just, they don't have, the ability to have one. So this type of thing is really helpful, especially because of the winters that we have here.
Yeah, not only that, but the current situation with COVID, the pandemic, people are out of work, people are having to stay home to educate their children, so they lost jobs that way. There's going to be a big need this year.
Yeah, and how's the pandemic kind of made you adjust to how you would normally do the pickup?
Usually I would have people. Most people still do drop off at my home, but they would ring the doorbell or knock, or I'd at least like to give a wave or say thank you. But most people are just dropping off. I really don't know who's dropping off, because there's really no face-to-face communication.
Yeah.
But people usually message me on Facebook. Facebook's been great for this.
Yeah.
I post on all the local pages, and I work in Waltham, so I'll start in Waltham and work my way to Lynn, and I'll post on every community's Facebook page, and they will, hey, stop by on the way home from work. So I'll hit every place on the way home from work, and I do the same on the Lynn side going to work, so it works out that way.
Yeah, and your years of doing this, what would you say? What was the most that you've seen donated or given? What was the most collection of coats that you've seen personally been donated in the years?
So last year, I decided. So the drive was from September to January, and I said if we're collecting 200, 300, 400 coats between that time, how many could we collect if I collected all year round? So I started that last year, and we were able to collect 600 coats last year. This year, I'm already at 600.
And we're only in October.
Well, I'm sorry?
And we're only in October.
We're only in October, yeah. So we have till January. My goal is 1,000 this year, and going forward.
Okay.
I'd like to do 1,000 a year.
Yeah. That's great.
You know,
And now, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say I do really well in apartment buildings. If I can get a hold of an apartment manager, and they'll put a box, you know, in their office. It's very easy when people see the box in their home versus, you know, getting in touch with me or dropping off. I do really well at the Waltham Watch Factory, the lofts they have there.
Yeah.
I get at least 100 coats from them every year.
Definitely. Now, are there any organizations in the city of Lynn that's helped you along the way in this collection?
I mean, at times, all the organizations in Lynn, whether they're restaurants or businesses, they spread the word. Eastern Bank, East Boston Bank in Wyoma Square has a collection box at their office, and they probably already given me 50 coats.
Okay. Now, for people that do want to, if they want to get in contact with you, or if they want to donate, you know, just to let me know the process for those that want to donate.
They can contact me through email or phone number or text or drop off at my house. My email is peter.cipriano1@gmail.com. My phone number is 617-800-4344. And if you want to just drop off at my house, that's 18 Merrill Ave, Lynn. And winter coats only. So, yeah, those are 3 ways to get in touch with me. Or you can message me on Facebook. And we can set up a time that I can either pick up or you can drop off.
Yeah, and this is going on until January, correct?
Till January, but again, I collect all year round.
Okay.
So the coats are always free. Anybody that wants to sign up to be a distributor to get coats to donate to people, they can do that on antons.com. And one of the locations that gets coats from us is the First Lutheran Church in Lynn.
Over there on Wyoma Square? Yeah.
So I know they have received probably a couple hundred coats in the last couple of years from this.
So when you guys come, when you collect all these coats, you hand them to different organizations, or? So
I collect the coats. Then Donna Hartshorn from the Shoe City Lions and a few people from the Wyoma Lions come to my house. They pick up from me. They take it to another location.
Okay.
They sort through them. These have to be gently used. There are no repairs if they're ripped or torn or the zippers don't work. They're unusable. So they have to be gently used. Then they go through them. They bag them up again, bring the good ones to Anton's Cleaners, I believe in Linfield, and they clean them for free. And then they donate them to organizations all over New England, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. And they're always free. They're never charged for a coat. So,
hey, that's some great work. I remember when I got word of this a couple of years ago. I was like, that's very interesting, and it's also great that so many people get to benefit from the kind donations from people all over Massachusetts.
Yeah. It's a feel good thing. People feel good about donating, so you know they don't want their donations to go to waste. So.
Yeah, definitely. Just one more time, let them know for information to reach you, to contact you, or if they want to do their part in donating, please give them all the proper information.
Okay, so, I mean, you can drop off at my house, which is 18 Merrill Ave in Lynn. You can text me or call me at 617-800-4344. You can send me an email, peter.cipriano1@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on Facebook.
All right, awesome. Peter, thank you. Thank you once again for coming on. This was great information. Continue to do the great work. Really appreciate it in the community.
Appreciate you helping me get the word out.
Not a problem. You guys have been watching the Lynn Lowdown. I'm your host, Mikhail Kabongo. Have a great day.